Good afternoon and welcome to your 5 o'clock EDU news, where we discuss nothing but education. But first, let's discuss the new breaking news that has been discovered about digital literacy. Digital literacy is the ability to use information and communication technologies to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information that requires both cognitive and technical skills. Digital literacy allows students to express their creativity, allows them to evaluate and communicate through technology using cognitive and technical skills. Tools that are considered digital literacy but are not limited to include wikis, PowerPoint presentations, video creations, editing softwares, photoshopping, emails, search engines, web browsers, text, blogs, and so much more that can showcase learning. Digital literacy is already in the classrooms. The next step is just it evolving, and eventually the classrooms will be internet based. So, like everything, there are pros and cons. So, let's start off with the disadvantages and then follow up with the advantages that come with digital literacy. The disadvantages include information overload, such as students who are not able to research properly the results of something they thought would be simple, and when typing it into a browser can easily bombard them when they were just looking for a simple answer or response. Bullying can also be involved in digital literacy because of the internet access that they have. You know, anyone on the internet, you're opening the door for being bullied. So if a student uploaded a video in the classroom, it just gives the peers opportunities to be negative, to tease. And so it's really important as a teacher and educator to give the rules and guidelines of what they should follow in the classroom and just being on the internet in general. So to me, bullying was a huge disadvantage to this. And detachment. And by that, I mean socialization. Children, students, anyone can get addicted to digital tool. It can take over everything, and detaching them from life and communication through a device that is not being social. Just because you interact via internet does not mean that you are being socially interactive. The advantages to digital literacy include many things, such as quick information. You know, if there's something you need to find, we all know you can type that simply into a browser and research. So if students have research projects they need to do, all of that is at the tip of their fingers, as long as they know how to properly analyze their data and know what's correct and incorrect. The social connections that it involves are an advantage as well as the disadvantage that I just listed. Being socially connected via web can allow you to connect globally. It can also allow you to locally be connected by taking the right precautions. So to me, it's both equal advantage and disadvantage as long as you know when to find the balance. Media, you can locate videos, movies, books, audiobooks, news reports, all of these can be incorporated into the classroom. Simple ways for your students to be digitally involved in the class. It's motivating to your students for them to learn to do their classwork. It's enjoyable. It's easy to use, and it also allows them to be creative and design their own unique products that reflect them and their personalities and learning styles. So, the way to use these in the classroom are ebooks, for example. They allow readers to engage with text in many ways. They can manipulate by scanning forward, back, listening to pre recording of readings of text, including apps that engage students in creating digital material. Digital storytelling. To me, this was so interesting. I highly recommend further researching it. I could have done a whole nother presentation on it alone. But it can be used in various topics from historical, personal tales, exploring life, anything imaginable that can be displayed through a mixture of computer based images, text, recorded audio narration, video clips, music. There's so much to digital storytelling that's so interesting. And blogs is a great way to incorporate digital literacy into your classroom. They enhance your students' literacy skills. They can interact globally, locally, and in the classroom.